All right, good morning, guys, and welcome to a new forecast for the week ahead. Today it's Sunday, the 17th of March, and I've been on holiday, but now back. I'm active. I'm really active today. I only slept 6 hours, and yesterday I slept only 2 hours, but we're here, we're ready. So let's dive into it. And I'm excited, man. New week ahead. I'm full of energy. I've got a lot to do today. Got a workout plan today. And then towards the end of the day, meeting up with some friends. So it's a good Sunday, good preparation for the week ahead. And yeah, so let's start as usual with EU. Um, what can we see here? So we start on the weekly, marking out our weekly high, previous weekly highs, and previous weekly lows. Why do we do this? Well, my previous weekly levels, although this week isn't really, well, the low is quite interesting, but the high is not really that much of a thingy. Well, could be. But essentially, I use the weekly high and low as a liquidity pool. Why? Well, on the weekly, you can already read price action. You can see that price came up here and it came down and slightly ended close to the upside. Then we can see is that next week we got to the upside, then we pushed further down, and essentially we closed around this level. So we can already see we have a low, a high, lower low. How did I explain that? So we've got a low, we've got a high, a higher low, a higher high. And then as you could see, we close bullish. So it's not really a high low, essentially higher. And we've got that bearish break. Um, we've got a little push there, then we got that push to the downside. So a lower low potentially, or you can't really see that on the weekly, whether it's a lower high or low low, but you can essentially mark it out. Like, let me mark out this price action. So we got a open price, and there are two possibilities. The possibility is that we first got up, got down, and then got up. So that would be something like that. Because we can see that we close bullish. Or we first got down, then we got up, and then we closed slightly higher than last week. So those are the two possibilities, but you can essentially see the price came down, retrace inside ranged here, then got pushed further down. You can, yeah, you can just read it from the candles. It's quite easy actually. But essentially, so why do I mark these highs and lows? Well, they're, oh, hold up, it's tripping. It's tripping pancakes. They're just liquidity pools, and I use my liquidity pools, of course, in my trading. So, yeah, what we can see is that we had this bearish leg to the downside. Can actually mark this out as a low. Why can we mark it out as a low? Well, we reached back into discounted pricing right now, or premium pricing. So it's a valid low. Why is it a valid low? Well, this is a valid high that caused new low. Then whether we move higher from here and break bullish, or continue further to the downside and break bearish, or continue bearish, this will be the low I use. Because we are inside that premium pricing already. Now, one thing I want to do instantly is just clean all this mess up. It already happened. Don't need it. Don't need it anymore. Then second thing is this internal structure here. I'm not going to use that anymore. It's too far away. It's too big. As a scalper, right, I prefer to use more recent structures. I kind of failed to see that now reflecting on my past 2 weeks, or actually, yeah, well, over when we were here, it was actually quite valid to use. It was pretty recent then, back then, but now look at how far we are. We almost, this was January, this is March. So it's too far away to use that still as a lower time frame structure. So we got a more intricate, more internal structure right here we're using right now. And we can focus on that. And what I will actually do is make that cleaner as well. So we got a new high there. We create this demand zone right now. Why is it orange? So we got this 1 hour demand zone. Then we've got like after we reached back into premium or this kind of pricing, we got this bullish break to the upside. You can see we have high, low, lower high, lower low, bullish break, bearish break. So we got into range liquidity right there. And this is already a lot we can work with. We can already work with this. My English is a bit struggling today. You know why? Because I've been talking a lot of German last week. I'm partly German. In case you didn't know, you know now. I'm partly Austrian. I'm partly German. I'm Suriname and I'm Dutch. And I speak Papiamento. Meet the Papiamento. Okay, skip that. But yeah, a little bit about me. So yeah, what we can see is that we have this bearish structure leg. We reach back into premium pricing. In our premium area, we have a daily supply zone. We have liquidity internal to that leg here. Price took that liquidity. On the weekly, we can clearly see that it left that wick to the upside. However, the move to the downside wasn't that strong yet compared to the candle body to the upside. On the daily, we can clearly see that on Thursday, price made a decision. If you ask me, it made a decision to and indicated to us, okay, we might be ready to come lower. However, I would like to see price break this structure point first before I'm 100% convinced that we're or at least I'm convinced that price is ready to move lower. When it's gonna happen, I don't know, but that's for me, that's my cue, that's my sign, my confidence that we're bearish. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. As this is a forecast, I'm waiting right now. I'm not sure if I would look for a bullish move as of yet. Why? Well, hold on, let me mark out the daily highs and lows. So we got previous daily low, and I have to put that to the upside because we have the, otherwise you can't read it there. And then we have previous daily high. Slow day on Friday. Not much happening. But essentially, we got that strong move to the downside. So for me to now look for a long trade would be a bit, we say that, a bit the against momentum. Although actually, if you look at this, we are building some form of liquidity here and with those three highs there. I'll pull that across. It's pretty clean, but what I'm more interested in is that we have a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. This could be your lower high, a bit ugly. Can you just use that high as your break? And then we've got those areas to work with. And we've got a nice demand zone there. Why do I use that one? Well, you can see that we have a little bit of a support and resistance going on over here. Just make it red. There you go. You can see how we react from this area. And I rather use than that one that actually broke below this low. So this was the sell to buy move, essentially. This was the sell-off that took the liquidity, and then from that low point, we made the bullish break. So this is my 50-minute demand zone. And now I have more reasoning to look for longs, why we have a bullish break. We have a nice leg to work with. We got previous daily highs above. We're building up some liquidity. I go to the 5-minute. Of course, we got this one there, but we've high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So what I would like to see is either a structure realignment, but that would be too much already because that's too intricate. I would like to see price get below there and then give us my entry drill, or use this as my entry drill. But essentially, we need a fake bullish break first, then we need a bearish break, then we need a bullish break again. So what does that look like? We've got a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Currently, we have a lower high, then we have a lower low, and either some form of inducement on the 1 minute here, or we wait for the bullish break, the bearish break. So we got the buyer's inducement by breaking bullish, then a bullish break again, then return to discount pricing, and then I have my entry over there. So that's what I look at. By the way, this week I'm gonna start probably this week to check it out first, do my research, choose a prop firm, whatever. I will do automated trading on a prop firm account. It will probably be a 100K or a 200K account. And I will just run the bot that we launched. I will run the bot on the account. You can just follow it live. You can check it out, see what's doing. I'll be aiming for like 1 or 2% a month. Don't need that much. I just need payouts. So yeah. And I will show you that's possible. And the reason I choose to trade with EAs or get back to NEAs because I have a past with EAs where I blew a lot of money from someone else. Although it was his own risk, that's still that's on your mind. So um the reason I got back into EAs is that it's now possible to make your own EA. I used someone else's EA back then. Now we have our own. So that's way better. I'm kind of currently running a flip strategy as well, where I'm flipping a small $500 account, hopefully, or it blows. Don't know, but it's just to show that that it's possible to make a lot of money in a short period of time, but you have to be willing to take the risk because it's now, I think it's up 5% in a week. Yeah, it's or 5.5% in a week. So it is definitely possible. But yeah, back to manual trading because I also have a small funded account with like $1,250 in trading as well. So I'm getting active again in the markets, and it's good to be active again in the markets. So yeah. But for next week, starting off, we've got previous daily highs, previous daily lows here. I would wait either for price or I would wait for the entry drill I just explained here. Look for potential longs. Why? Because we're still following that purple structure. Although we are inside a discounted area or premium area, inside a bearish range, I still have faith that we can come up a little bit higher. If we get up here, it wouldn't surprise me if we break bullish, but until we do, um, we wait for this area, we wait for the area up here first, because this is a nice liquidity point nonetheless. Take that out. Sorry. Something like this, and then give us a sell-off. Could be very possible. Other than that, I'm just waiting. Now that I did my research on this area, I would like to see what happens from this 50-minute demand zone. Might get a long trade there. If not, I wait for price to get below here, and then I would look for long trades because then we are below previous daily lows, below previous weekly lows, below a structure low or previous structure low. so to say, a valid low. And we can look for long trades as well, but then only into the premium area to continue short. That's it for EU starting off this week. Of course, long term, where can we go? Well, we know that we reached into premium of this bearish leg here, tapped into that key level, so we might see lower pricing. Then we have this yellow structure from this low up to this high until now. And we still need to reach back into discounted pricing before we can continue up higher. So lining up yellow, red, light blue, dark blue, everything is pointing bearish on the high time frames as of now. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm looking at lower pricing overall. What does it look like on DXY? Because we use DXY as a confluence or more of a measure to judge EU, so to say. It's a measure to see what EU might be going to do. And that is that we have this area up here. Been talking about it a lot. Actually, someone else pointed this area out to me. I was like, damn, that makes so much sense. Broke bearish there, and we never returned. We can now see that we're making a huge accumulation. Sorry. Jesus. Damn. I think my hay fever is slowly coming back. But here we can see that dark blue and light blue are realigning it as well. Now looking at higher pricing. And we still have that bearish green structure there, but waiting for that to turn around as well, and then we can move up higher. So yeah, high time frame wise, I think that we more than enough chance to get up here, and that's of course lower on EU, below that low actually. Then GU for next week. GU was so messy the past few weeks, or ranging. It was quite clean. There was a lot of stuff we could work with, but it was ranging. We took that liquidity now. I just extended this because we never reached like into that discounted pricing. I don't know if it's really relevant still. Might be doing the same. Had it on. Let's see, I can just take it off. I actually just keep it. We took that liquidity, we took the highs, got this structure, but these two now almost realigning. So I'm gonna take that one away and use this as my structure. This one is not really relevant for me anymore. Light blue one, it's two. There we go. So yeah, first things first, we had that purple structure here. Purple structure broke bullish, and we never reached into, damn, that was accurate. Never reached back into that discounted pricing. So based on that, we're still looking lower. Then we've got that dark blue structure, which is more recent, but less dominant, so to say. That's major. So internal to that purple one, we have this dark blue structure, which is currently bullish. We reached deep down back into that discounted pricing, tapped into that daily I lost my words. Daily demand zone. Thank you. And then we now got our first move to the upside. That's this move from here. Then look, took it low. Strong candle. Boom. Took the internal range liquidity. Boom. No internal range liquidity, but enough power to move to the upside. Boom, boom. Strong moves to the upside, correction on the way down. Then here we start to get momentum on the way down, and now we're correction on the way up. So price behavior wise, we're a bit in a zone where we might turn around, but until it happens, we just wait. Like look at it to that liquidity, and then got lower, lining up this price behavior where we took the liquidity, then we got this push. This is not a super strong push, although this candle is quite strong there. Lining the price behavior up with the structures and target areas on DXY. So correctional on the way up means for DXY correction on the way down, and impulsive on the way down on GU means impulsive on the way up on DXY. So targeting higher for DXY. But until that happens, we just work with the bullish range we have right now. Sorry, GU is a bit messy analysis. Well, we've got previous daily highs and we've got previous daily lows. Bottom, top. I just do that so I can read it over to the left, on the right. And essentially, we have already marked out that break, but this is too major to structure to work with if we want to scalp. So what we're going to do is we go to the 1 hour, and we've got a couple of things going on here. We've got this high that led to that low. Never reached back. Oh, it does. It did. So we've got essentially this high, low, lower high, lower low. So that's a recent range we can work with. So I'll just take that one, like that. So potentially lower low. We've got some. No, we didn't. Don't have equals there. Nice how we took the liquidity to the downside, the liquidity to the upside. 1 hour inducement, but making this bullish break, and then we got to the downside again. Wait, this closure is very interesting on a daily. Look at that wick, or on the 1 hour. So what I'm actually interested in right now is what's going to happen here. Damn, what is this closure? Interesting. Ooh, didn't happen there. Okay. Okay, that's odd. Let's wait for that with that. Because that means that we actually doesn't matter because we still took these lows. So it's a really after that bullish break. And then we can wait for structure realignment potentially and look for long trades, but this is a bit messy. So I would let we're already in the area of a potential entry drill. So for GU, I would wait a little bit this week or at the start of this week and see how price is going to form here before we do anything. I think that would be a smarter move right now, especially with that closure. Just wait and see what Monday or Sunday open tonight brings us, and from there we can just form around. The data feed might change, and then we can form our analysis based on that. So for now, I will leave you because I might be making an entire wrong analysis based on that. Well, we can still see that we broke bullish there. We have this bullish range then to work with. So we're targeting discounted areas. Then we can look at what do we have inside our discount here. Well, we've got a nice demand zone there. Here we go on the 4-hour. And that will be my first area of interest. Why is this so strong? Well, we took that liquidity there, but essentially it took the liquidity there. So it took this entire move out and then gave us the move to the upside. So yeah, that's it for GU for now. That's my analysis for now. I catch you guys in the market on Monday. Monday morning probably. Gotta see, because if I do my pre-market analysis, it's almost the same as my forecast. So yeah, I might catch you guys on Monday, otherwise on Tuesday, where I do my proper pre-market analysis for Tuesday. And yeah, so see you guys later. Peace out. Good luck. I'm out.